what happened, sir? What happened when Congress was in power in 2014? When Congress was in power and their member was sitting in the chair in the form of Meera Kumari ji, sir. In 2014, in the last session, the dates I can give you, sir, from 5th February to 18th February 2014. What happened during the session? There's a bill that was introduced in the parliament, sir. The bill was bifurcation of the state, which was rejected vehemently by state assembly, sir. Nowhere, no other bill has come to the parliament when the state assembly has rejected for the bifurcation of their state. But this bill was brought to the parliament, sir. Next, what they do is they try to introduce the bill in the house, sir. And there's disruptions happen. And Sushma Swaraj ji specifically said after she came out of the house that I was sitting in the house, I could never hear that bill being introduced. But still they said, going across the lines, they said the bill was being introduced. And next what they do, sir, they suspend 18 MPs, including the MPs of the Congress. Just now Mahoji has mentioned, she has suspended the Congress MPs. No, she's not just suspended the Congress MPs just like that. She suspended that so that this bill, unconstitutional bill, can be passed. That is what she has done at that time, sir. And again, there's a no conference motion that has been mooted, that has also been sidelined, sir. And on top of that, on 18th February 2014, the last session, and I call it the black day in the parliament, sir, because on that day, the same bill, the AP Reorganization Act, which they put it for passing, was passed by closing all the doors in the Lok Sabha, sir, closing all the galleries. When do we close the doors of the parliament, sir? When there is a voting that happens in the parliament. But there was no voting that was happening in the parliament. Still they closed the door and they made sure that the bill was passed on that date, sir. On top of that, this is the first time, on top of that, on the first time, the live telecast was also shut down, sir. When the RTA was filed, when was the last time that live telecast was shut down? There was no precedence, and the live telecast was didn't stop after that. Only on that day, for that 1.5 hour, the live telecast was shut down, sir. That is what has happened in Lok Sabha that day, sir. And today, and the TMC members were there on that day. They were objecting. How can you shut down the live telecast? Saugata Rai ji was there on that day, sir. On top of that, when Saugata Rai ji and OIC ji were asking for the division on AP Reorganization Act, they didn't accept for the division. They went for the voice vote. Even till now, after 12 years, we don't know. Yeah, he's sitting there. He was there. He asked for the division. Even till now, when we ask how many people have voted in favor of, how many people have voted against, it shows in favor was 167, against was 0. When the member was asking for division, how can you say that there was no one against it? So that is how much the democracy was trampled on the day of 13th February 2014, sir. So that is what has happened in the Lok Sabha on that day, sir. Sir, I want to remind this House how many articles, how many rules have been broken on the 13th February 2014, sir. The bill rejected by Andhra Assembly was introduced in this Parliament, sir, by subverting Article 3 of the Constitution. They subverted Rule 31 in the Lok Sabha procedure by introducing that said bill through parliamentary supplementary list of business. Again, they subverted Rule 373 and 374 of Lok Sabha procedure by suspending the MPs from Andhra Pradesh. Again, they subverted rule number 198 of Lok Sabha. They means the Congress has subverted rule number 198 of Lok Sabha by not taking up the no conference motion. Again, Congress has subverted rule number 367 of 1/1 of the Lok Sabha by passing the bill by voice vote despite the demand for the division was asked for, sir. This is what the Congress have done, and now they are coming here and preaching about constitution morality. They are coming here and preaching about how